For the most chance for success, you really need to be thinking about the use case for your digital signage. Where is it going to be located? What are people doing around it? What might you use it for that could make that experience a little better or add a little happiness factor to it? And how can you make sure you're measuring it to prove its value so that those who are investing in it can say, this was a great thing to do?
Yeah, keep the human being in mind, I think, is probably the first thing. Really understand who your shopper is, what lights them up emotionally, and then deliver the technology that's going to help deliver on that very human aspect.
We don't have to go to stores anymore. We can get products just with a phone. And when you don't have to go to a store anymore, you have to create a reason for people wanting to get behind the wheel and drive there. So to create better retail success, we have to make them want to go to the store and feel something when they're in there. We at High Street are retail innovation consultants, and it's our job to make people love the store even more. Digital signage is a way to do that, and we can use it for a myriad of reasons that can add value to the store trip.
Yeah, again, understanding who the shopper is and really understanding what the motivation is of the shopper can help really understand and deliver what's needed inside the store.
One of the top mistakes that we talk about at High Street a lot in digital signage, particularly in retail, is doing something that you could do versus what you should do. It's kind of creating a cure for no disease. Not many people are looking to have more messages aimed at them in stores when they're busy and they're looking for something. What we want to do is we want to make sure that how you use that digital sign, again, is aiding the experience and making it a moment that matters. A second thing is when they don't test things before they put them into the retail store. These are heavy-duty investments, digital signage and all the technology. And if you don't test, what can happen is failure in front of the public eye. And particularly with big retailers, you don't want that.
And the third mistake is using digital just for offers, just trying to sell somebody something. So there's plenty of opportunities to sell within retail, but really digital has a unique opportunity to be able to story tell inside of the space and to light up people's brains inside the space. So really to understand, again, the shopper, but then instead of selling, let's work on getting them primed so they buy more, so they shop more, so they stay longer, put more in the basket. That's what digital can really deliver.
DSE helps us do our job by bringing to us the latest and the greatest, and by creating a forum where all of us, no matter what lens you serve in the industry, can come together and talk about what we're experiencing in a very honest way, and how we can work together to create more positive case studies so that everybody can feel comfortable further supporting this industry with these investments. Again, they're heavy-duty investments, but the use cases just keep exploding as the technology options do as well. It's our job, however, to make sure that what they're doing is really helping the human beings that we're hoping to connect with. We at High Street come here because we like to help the technology vendors understand we have to think differently about how we're using this stuff, and the value has to be seen differently.
Yeah, we're really excited that DSE is kind of in this evolution, right? Where we're going from shiny objects and the technologies and the pixels and the cords and the cables to more customer experience, user experience. Again, the human aspect of shopping and of retail and of spaces and places, and be able to leverage our technologies in such a way that really delivers on these very human needs.
We said often this week, we are now in the business of experience design. If you're in digital signage, you are now a digital experience designer. And to be a digital experience designer, you have to think like a customer experience designer. And that's a big shift than 15 years ago when we first sat here. We were talking about how we could reach people in busy spaces. We have to reach them here, not just here.